Hi guys, I'm Yuki. Every blockchain has the same hard problem. A crowd of strangers with no boss and no bank in charge. Somehow have to agree on the shared history and keep cheaters out. Bitcoin solves this with electricity. Proof of stake solves it with money you put on the line. Let me show you what that means step by step, and you can play with every piece yourself. This is your stake, a deposit you lock into the network. Behave honestly, and it slowly grows. But cheat just once. Sign two conflicting versions of history and your deposit gets slashed. Here in the demo, it's burned all the way to zero. Real chains differ, a painful chunk or the whole stake, but the logic is the same. That asymmetry, honesty quietly grows your money, while cheating can cost you everything, is the entire idea. Everything else is just details that make it work. And none of this is tied to one specific coin. It's proof of stake in general. Why use money at all? Because the obvious idea, one account, one vote, fails instantly. Accounts are free. What's the attacker? For free, they spin up thousands of fake accounts and see the majority. This is called a civil attack, and it's fatal. Now, bots are weighted by money staked. These fake accounts are nothing because they hold no stake. To gain real influence, you'd have to buy and lock up real money out in the open. Counting money instead of heads is what makes the bot attack resistant. So you lock money, that's staking, and in return you enter a lottery to build blocks and earn rewards. And each slot, one validator is picked to propose the next block. That's randomly, but weighted by stake. Now run 100 draws. And the actual share each validator wins converges on their stake ratio. And more stake, picked more often. No mining race, no power-hungry hardware, just a weighted draw. Here is the subtle trap. Say the chain temporarily splits into two versions, fork A and fork B. Now I sign only A. If signing costs nothing, the smart greedy move is to sign both. That way, you collect rewards no matter which one wins. But if everyone does that, the network can never settle. Both forks look equally supported forever. This is the nothing at stake problem. We need a rule that makes signing both genuinely expensive. That's next. The rule is called slashing, and your stake is the security deposit behind it. Sign a single version honestly, it's perfectly fine. You keep your stake and earn, but sign two conflicting versions, and you published cryptographic proof of your own cheating. Anyone can submit that evidence and your deposit is burned. The scoreboard keeps the tally, so nothing at stake flips into everything at stake. The exact penalty differs by network, but the principle is universal. Now we can lock history in for good. Validators vote on blocks weighted by stake. When votes reach 2/3 of all stake, here, 600 out of 900, the block is finalized. Drop below 2/3 and it stays not finalized, still reversible. And notice it's about stake, not head count. 4 of 6 are boarding but without 2/3 of the stake, it won't finalize. And why can't the finalize block be undone? To finalize a conflicting block, you need 2/3 as well. But to separate 2/3 of the same 900 must overlap by at least a third. That overlapping third would be double signing and get slashed. So reversing finality costs at least a third of all stake burned. That's a true point of no return. Why take part at all? Reverse. A pool, newly issued coins plus transaction fees is shared out in proportion to stake. Stake more and your slice grows. But if everyone else stakes more, your slice sinks. The pool is fixed and split by share. Honest participation pays. That's a carrot right beside the slashing stick. One last attack. Validators who already put their stake out have nothing left to slash, so an old majority cashes out, then uses their leftover keys to forge an alternate history branching from the distant past. A brand new node syncing for the very first time sees two validly signed chains and can tell which is real from the rules alone. The fix sees a recent trusted checkpoint. New nodes start from a recent known good point and reject anything that branched before it. This is called weak subjectivity. A fresh node just needs one honest difference to get started. Now the trade-offs. Energy first. Proof of work burns electricity on the scale of a whole country. Proof of stake uses a tiny silver, hundreds to thousands of times less. The flip side is concentration. Past 1/3 of all stake, like this, you can store finality, and past 2/3, you could control it outright. But buying that much sends the price through the roof, and actually attacking burns a third of all stake, most of it your own. The power exists, but using it is ruinously expensive. Quick recap. Count money, not heads. Lock stake to join the lottery and earn. Slashing kills the nothing at stake problem. 2/3 finalizes a block and reversing it would burn a third of everything. Rewards flow by share. Checkpoints stop long-range relights, and it's remarkably energy light. Just keep an eye on concentration. In one line, proof of work made cheating expensive with electricity. Proof of stake makes it expensive with money on the line. Every panel here is interactive. The link is in the description, so go break it yourself. If it helped, a like and a subscribe go a long way. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.